no rest for the weekend. No, really. After the weekend, we had quite a physical weekend. So the only day off really was Monday to recover banged up bodies, so we can refresh. Although Tuesday, back into the weight room, getting stronger. Back into Thursday, working hard again. So not too much rest, especially moving forward midway through the season. Well, we've never come into just any game really focusing on, one particular team or the other. We've really zoned in and done our homework on every opposition that we've played. So yeah, it being, a poor game and an important game we want to get, getting those W's also against Gold Coast, would be great. So yeah. Look, at the moment, Amy Lewis and Heidi Freeburn have been pretty amazing. Now, with injuries and whatnot, we've had some of our young guys step up. Emma McKenzie out now, Michaela King. Wonderful opportunity for Chop to really step up and fill some shoes, and she's really done a great job of that. As well as Ashton Eaton, she's really come a long way over the weekend. So hopefully for us moving forward with these young kids coming off the bench, we're at a good place. Rocky, obviously, they are stacked, and they got experience and great body types, which makes it difficult to play against. But in saying that, I wouldn't shut the doors on Mackay either moving forward. But come the end of the season and crossovers, you never know what can happen. Probably my ritual is I really don't like watching the team warm up. I think that's been one of my things ever since I really started coaching. Just if we have a bad warm up, and that frustrates me, so better off seeing what the opposition's doing, and then have a chat to the girls before we start off with the game.
Pressure is something you put on yourself, so we're just taking it one game at a time, even though that's just an old saying, but one game at a time, looking at the Gold Coast and how we can beat them. We're very proud of being 9-0. I don't think a Townsville team's ever started a season like this. I'd love to know if any other QBL team started a season like this, but the guys are really representing Townsville basketball at the best they can. We're playing the right way, we're sharing the ball. And it's really exciting times here at Townsville Basketball. The home games have been unbelievable, just packed out crowds, really loud. The Blue Crew's been on point on one of our baselines and given us such a great home court advantage. So 9-0, we're really proud. I think the best thing about what we've been doing is that we've been playing such great team basketball. We've been sharing the ball, making extra passes. We definitely think we're the deepest team in the league. Harry Frying was great when he was here. Josh Wilch has been a great addition for us. Luke Shancher, when he's come in, has been really good at both ends. Mirko Jeric, even though he's a prolific scorer, he's been amazing on defence, shutting down some really good players. Peter Crawford's game last week was unbelievable, 41 and 16. So we really think it's just across the board. You can try and stop one or two of us, but we've got 10, 11, 12 guys deep that can try and beat you. Yeah, it's probably one of the toughest road schedules I've ever seen. 5 games on the road in 8 days over the next 2 weeks. So we just got to try and get through this first one against the Gold Coast. We've really focused and locked in on that one. Had a really good training session last night, so we think we're well prepared for the Gold Coast. It's going to be hard, especially that third day when we're really fatigued and playing such a great team as Logan, so that'll be interesting. And then the week after, we've got to get on a bus and travel for 11 hours to Gladstone and then take on Rockhampton the next day. So it's going to be really tough to keep that winning streak alive, but that's a little bit of adversity and a little bit of gut check time. So exciting times at the same time, even though it's going to be tough. Really haven't looked that far ahead. The Northern Conference is so tough, so you really can't look too far ahead. Even though we're unbeaten at the moment, we've got this really tough road schedule I was talking about, so we just got to make sure we take care of these road games, try and come out the end of our 6-game road trip that we've got, because we've got Cairns after the Rocky Gladstone double away. So if we can come out the other end of that fairly unscathed, we think we're on a good way. But one of the biggest goals that the guys set at the start of the year was to represent Townsville basketball, especially with the Crocs going under. Mirko wanted to come back and play this year and thank the Townsville fans. Luke Shancher did the same thing. Peter Crawford came back to play for Townsville basketball one more time. And the guys have really just taken that as the #1 team in Townsville really under their hat and really wore it on their sleeve. They've really wanted to represent Townsville basketball in the 1,200 juniors that we've got. So we really want to make sure we represent those people the best we can. We think we're doing that pretty well at the moment. I do wear the same blue jocks every game, but no, I think just a blue pen that I use for my whiteboard. I've used the same whiteboard since I won the under-12 state championships a couple of years ago, so that's a bit of a superstition as well. And I think you make your own luck, so the harder you train, the better we prepare, the better we should be, so it's not so much superstition. Go Heat!